Whether you are single, dating, or married, one key thing can either strengthen your relationship with a man or completely ruin it. And today I will share what this is and what the Bible says, and practical examples you can actually apply right now. Hello, my name is Greta Berishit. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome, high-value women secrets or Christian ladies secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I upload new videos. So what is the key? The key is respect and honor. Respect isn't just a suggestion, it's actually biblical. Ephesians 5:33 says, "Let the wife see that she respects her husband." Respect builds trust, emotional security, and connections, those deep, loving connections in relationships. Ladies, a guy's love need, the number one love need is respect. So I'll give you an example for single women. Imagine you're dating a godly man and he shares a goal with you, maybe starting a business, right? Now, the wrong response would be, "That sounds risky. Are you sure you can do that?" Of course, this will make him feel small. So why would you want to make a guy feel this way, right? A very respectful response would be, "Oh, that's amazing. I love that you have a vision. How do you see it working out?" You're showing a lot of trust. This builds him up and makes him feel supported. Now let me give you an example for married women. Your husband takes initiative to plan something, maybe a date night or a family decision. The wrong response would be rolling your eyes, dismissing his effort, or saying, "I'll just do it myself." Respectful response would be saying, "Thank you for planning this. I appreciate your effort." Now let's talk about respect in action for single women. Let's say a man opens the door for you or pays for dinner. Instead of saying, "Oh, you didn't have to do that," simply just say, "Thank you, I appreciate that." Don't make a huge big deal about it or decline it. Just say thank you. If he shares a struggle or a prayer request, don't judge him. Be a safe place by responding, "I'm praying for you. I know God is working through this." Show him encouragement and support. Now, respect in action for married women. If your husband makes a decision you don't fully agree with, instead of arguing in front of others, bring it up in private, ladies. Never do it in public. It's so disrespectful. When he shares his thoughts, instead of interrupting, listen fully before responding. You're showing respect. For example, your husband is fixing something around the house. Instead of saying, "Are you sure you know what you're doing?" try saying, "Thanks for taking care of that. Maybe let me know if I can help." Let's talk about the point 3. Point 3 is, how can disrespect ruin a relationship? Now let me give you an example for single women. A man pursues you, and instead of appreciating his efforts, you brush him off, you make a sarcastic joke about him, or compare him to others. Ladies, stop talking about the guys you dated in the past or the guys that do things better. I mean, you're belittling the guy. You're making him sound like he's not good enough. He needs to feel like you're into him as well. And you don't say you're into the guy by saying, "I'm into you." You show you're into a guy by not comparing him to others, by laughing around, by being sweet, kind, and respectful. And over time, he might withdraw because he doesn't feel valued, right? Every guy needs to feel valued. So for example, maybe you're making jokes like, "Wow, finally you actually showed up on time." It seems playful, but it subtly disrespects his efforts and discourages him. Instead, you could simply say like, "Oh, I thought something happened. I was worried." Now, for married women, it says, Proverbs 21:9, "Better to live on top of a house roof than be in the same room with a nagging wife." If a man constantly feels belittled, he will emotionally check out of the relationship. For example, instead of constantly pointing out what he does wrong, acknowledge what he does right. When you'll acknowledge that, he will want to do more things right. So how do you apply this today? For single women, the challenge would be compliment a godly man, whether it's your father, your friend, or potential partner. Just say, I really admire your strength. It's actually a really good compliment because it encourages a godly man to be more protective over you and do more things for you. For married women, a challenge could be find one way to encourage your husband today through words, a text, or a simple thank you. You don't need to go overboard by putting him on a pedestal. Just showing appreciation goes a long way. Sometimes actually less is more. Respect isn't about weakness. It's about strength through honor. Ladies, I always say respect yourself, but you have to respect your partner too. Respect and honor creates deeper love and connection in relationships, right? Ladies, a man's most important love need from the other partner is respect. It's when you show him respect, not putting him high on a pedestal, but just in simple ways, in simple forms. This is when he actually feels that you love him. I have an amazing video for sale. It's called Fulfill His Love Needs, and it's all about how to complement each other as a man and a woman. I'll link it down in the video description box below. So let me know, what did you think about this video in the comment? Which tip was your favorite? Like, subscribe, and share this message if it has blessed you. And of course, if you want some coaching, you can book me over my website. The link will be in this video description box below. Lots of love. Mwah.